I thought it would be a good idea to share our anime origins because this is our podcast origin episode, if you will. So,
Anime has like been in my life for a long time. I don't really remember a time before it, but when I do think back, I think back to when my family didn't have cable and anime was being aired at other people's houses. And I would go to my grandma's house like once a year. And so when I'm in California and I'm watching cable for the first time ever, there's this big colorful show with green water and green skies, like Goku's on Planet Namek, and I'm like, this is the best. And I am just into it. And then I get back to my house, that show doesn't air ever on regular TV. And so I'm thinking it's only airing in California. And then my parents get cable and they were flipping through the channels and boom, there's that green water. And I'm like screaming at my dad. And then from there, I'm hooked.
where did it all begin for you?
Yeah, very similarly. When I was a kid, we had an exchange student that came over, and they had an actual VHS tape, for those who are old enough to remember those. And on that VHS tape, I don't even know what it was. Honestly, it was some kind of Bushido. It throws back to like Bleach, right? But it was something. It was super early 80s, 90s anime that whatever was in there, and I was like, man, this seems really cool. Toonami's where I really got into it, like Tenchi Muyo. We got Dragon Ball Z. First, I started out with ninjas over pirates. I was a Naruto fan. Got really into that. I'd watch it late nights, like when I was doing work and staying up late doing the whole dad thing, trying to get put food on the table, and it was a release for me. It was a place where I could just kind of go and just relax and enjoy it.
Oh man, so I'm probably the newest to anime of the crew. Actually, I am the newest to anime of the crew, and it's not even close. When COVID hit, just before COVID hit, I watched the Castlevania series on Netflix, and I was like, wait a second, do I like anime? And so I asked, well, Tyler asked Preston, hey, give me recommendations, like what's good? I somehow landed on Jujutsu Kaisen, and I didn't even watch it on Crunchyroll. I think I watched it on like HBO, like they were like re-airing it or something. And yeah, ever since I watched that, I've just been like hooked, and it got me through all of the crappy pandemic. Just it's got its teeth into me like big time. And I think like the average anime fan probably hangs around in anime for a couple years and then they kind of go do their own thing. But I think I've passed that point now. Like I think this is just like part of what I like. I don't see any end in sight for me.